Welcome back to the Gold Coast of Australia. You're watching round 2 action here for the Boost Mobile Pro. All athletes trying to avoid third place in this round, which is a new format for 2019. We just lost Keely Andrew in the first heat of the second round, and now we'll see what happens in this matchup. Coco Ho's taking on Paige Hareb and Brisa Hennessy. Coco Ho, similar to Sally in the last heat, with now her 11th start happening here on the Gold Coast.
As is Coco Ho on her backhand. Honed her skills on the North Shore at Rocky Point. Surfed 1,000 left-handers in her life as she snaps it off the whitewater there. So 2 surfers up and right.
And kicking things off out the back here, Potts.
Yeah, beautiful first turn there from Brisa and straight into maneuver number 2. Finishing strong. I love the way Brisa gets nice and low on her board. You almost watch that front hand. It's sort of, after each maneuver, she almost touches the deck of her board. Very unique way of surfing. I love it.
Coco Ho, obviously coming from the North Shore of Oahu, loves being home with her friends and family, but loves Australia as well, especially these beach break conditions. Wrapping turn for Coco. Rips it into the pocket again. Here comes the wrap. So 3 smooth moves to the inside as they're starting to rack up the wave count. 35-minute heats in the second round.
Let's have a look at Coco's wave. I like this wave. Why? Because she shows a little bit more aggression. Right there, that's more like it from Coco Ho. She's got a beautiful technique. I want to see her get a little bit more aggressive on the wave, a little bit more angry at that wave, destroy it a little bit more, and she's got the ability to do that. So I like the way she cranked it up on that last ride.
That's right, Pot. Well, the fans in favor of Coco for the win here. 56% of the vote went Coco's way as we see Paige just climb over the finish. Staying super active on the backhand there. Paige Hareb, solid goofy foot, just down south of Snapper Rocks. Great to have this as an opportunity for the event. This event's gone mobile over the years, and look how fun it looks.
Oh.
Brisa Hennessy is going to hop out of that section. And smart that she did the runaround after that wave. 667, went back to the jetty, got that lift out the back.
Save a bit of energy, otherwise if you're paddling back out, you're pushing under wave after wave.
Here comes Coco Ho. The Hawaiian belts it vertically.
That's better.
Solid jam without whitewater. Perfect form. What an incredible style.
You seeing a little bit more aggression out of Coco?
I like that. She's pushing it. She didn't like the sound of those 4s.
Right.
She's learned a lot of lessons. She's had a lot of ups and downs. So she's working her way with a formula here. There's often the talk about working with a coach and maybe even having plan A, plan B, or plan C. But now full time, which is going to be a completely different type of energy coming from the surfer that kind of represents a lot of places in the world, but more specifically Costa Rica this year. Rolling in with Hennessy to set up that lip to hit. Crushes that first section. There's the wrap. The rookie on fire, exploding on that opening section. Still wants more of this wave.
Wow. That was that first turn, Joe. That was commitment right there. Just throw it out there, and that's exactly what she did. She's got a 6.67 already. Bang! Beautiful snap right off the top. And then into that beautiful swoop. Nice and low. Watch the front hand, Joe. That front hand is constantly keeping in touch with the board, giving her that extra point of contact, that extra point of stability.
And now in motion is Paige Hareb, picking up the rail off that backhand carve. Wave not giving her too much to work with. So she'll be really working hard for a top 2 spot, but she's got a ton of time.
Otherwise, you run out of time and then you're struggling to get a 3 or a 4. Paige Hareb, beautiful opening maneuver for her. And again, that big slicing backside cut back into the whitewater, and again, got a little bit stuck right there, but milked it all the way through. So Paige looking to put her best score on the board.
So Paige just has her own time to catch her breath and plan for the next 22 minutes as we come off a beautiful frontside car from Coco. Just love when she engages that rail. No matter where she puts it, if it's off the top or right in the heart of the open face. So Coco to second, Hennessy's up again. Quick jam, and she'll get out of there quickly. Paige chasing a 5.36 now with those scores locking in, so that requirement building just a bit further.
Yeah, it's going to get tougher and tougher. I mean, Coco's cranking it up.
This heat is led by the rookie, Brisa Hennessy. Opened with a big score of a 6.67. Coco's up and out. Coco still second. Paige is looking for a 5.36 to advance. We'll be battling with air specialists like Matt Viola, Noah Dean, Finn McGill. As this one continues, Paige Hareb up. Going for one big redirect off the top and just hoping for a little bit of a double up here. Fighting for a section just to help her cause, and it's not giving it to her there, Potts.
Yeah, I think Paige has got to really look for a certain type of wave at this stage. 12 minutes remaining. She wants something she can get that backhand attack going. She needs that vertical snap, which is going to show a point of difference. At the moment, it's too lateral. Those turns are a little bit too horizontal. I want to see that board vertical. I think so do the judges. If she does that, she's going to get higher scores and get herself right back in the mix. She doesn't need much, Joe. 5.36 required. Coco and Brisa both sitting up there next to the wall. Here we go.
Chunky section setting up for the rookie. Hennessy belts it with the tail drift. Exploding on that first section. And now hammering the finish.
Wow.
Hennessy is inspiring us here on the Gold Coast. Already with the lead, Potts. Where are we going with that number?
I think that's going to better her 5.93. I mean, that was commitment. She did that with speed and power. Comes down around the section and just drives in and bangs it. Throws our tail out. Beautiful snap there from Brisa. And then finished it off. So she is surfing like a seasoned veteran here today. Another angle of this maneuver. Jams it in the pocket. Perfect timing. Look at that board. Almost inverted. Right on the rail. Critical stuff there from Brisa Hennessy. And she's a rookie. Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable. And you saw that first pump put her in ahead of that slingshot wedge. So she had so much speed into that first turn. And It was almost unpredictable the way the section looked.
Really saw the board right on its edge. And I think that's what made it so exciting to watch.
This is Paige Hareb trying to get in the mix. She's had a lot of these sections just go a bit flat. She's not going to commit to that wave. Now there's a lot of texture on the surface, but still pretty rippable. We'll see Coco lock into this one. Gets a tight little jam off the top there. There's a little whitewater section to work with. She's hoping for a little bit more. Now into the final minute, Coco's going to call it a heat.
But time is going to be the enemy for Paige Hareb, unfortunately.
That's right, Potts. Looks like we're already into the countdown here. The second heat of round 2. We lose Paige Hareb from the draw. Coco and Brisa Hennessy will be fighting again in round 3 as the Boost Mobile Pro continues. Round 3 is locked for the Quick and Boost Mobile Pro. Coming up next is the Red Bull Airborne Series.